said what? He said captain, I said what?
C'est terrible. Une fois que j'avais pris cette voie là, je pense que je pouvais pas faire mieux que ça. Sinon il y aurait eu des coups de feu et je pense que c'est vraiment très problématique pour la suite de mon séjour.
The bastard caught me dead to rights.
Je me suis fait violer, qui c'est qui m'a remonté?
Liam, you have failed me. I don't know what you were doing, but Elizabeth
Je
returned
me suis
much
fait
too
tabasser mon
soon.
pote.
Any earlier, and I would have been caught. I didn't get time to search through everything, but I did manage to find what I was looking for. The young lady really is John Adams' daughter. Signed, George Washington.
Well done, Louis. The President of the United States asked for your assistance and you screwed up? Mother finds out, I get the feeling I'll never hear the end of it.
Mal, cette
Not for
aventure.
a few years anyway. Now,
Ça va
what
le
was I
faire.
going to
Je
do
vais tout
last night?
récupérer tranquille.
Ah, yes. Search the room. According to what I saw in my vision, this room was Mother's before I got it.
Voilà.
Maybe she left something behind that will
Faut
help
que
me
je fasse
find
ça
her.
et j'aimerais bien retourner voir Washington. J'aurais quand même pas mal de trucs à fouiller. On va sur la terrasse après. Hein.
Nothing.
Rien. Ta mère. Je vais chercher sur vite fait comment on bouffe la gelée royale parce que sinon on va jamais s'en sortir. Incroyable. Je vais être le seul type qui doit pas comprendre comment ça marche. Ah là 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 là. Help me, please help me. Je suis fou. Parce que c'est dans l'inventaire, hein, c'est là, je l'ai devant moi. Si je fais alors clic droit, ça ferme l'inventaire. Passe, ça ferme l'inventaire. Échappe, ça ferme l'inventaire. Je ne sais pas. Vraiment, je ne sais pas. Là. C'est un peu pénalisant pour la suite.
Inspiration of Saint Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Dans la mage.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Ah, c'est à moi.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join
Monsieur
you
Lord
at
William
present.
Mortimer.
However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way,
Coquin. La clé, je vais prendre la clé. Merci.
Writing material.
Ça, c'est ma mère, elle a écrit une lettre. Quand elle a écrit. Ah, bah, de toute façon, je peux pas faire ça. Très bien. Ce serait bien que je puisse. Croix de Malte. La croix de Malte entre l'effet exalté. Vous percevez temporairement les humilités affectant les choix et les dialogues dans le
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
tableau. Ok. On va regarder de l'autre côté de la chambre avant de sortir. Voilà, encore un tableau.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before the conversion of Saint Paul, a Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but Saturn devouring his son. Again, Saint Jerome and the
Ce serait pas dans
Angel.
cette boîte.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Il m'a déglingué. On a une clé, on va utiliser la clé, on va pas s'emmerder à déverrouiller. Très bien. De l'encre, peut-être. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Ils savent quelque chose. Monsieur Mortimer sait quelque chose. La rencontre va être intéressante. Un fragment dans mon...
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented himself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Allez. J'ai bien fait de fouiller là-dedans, on trouve plein de trucs. Cheminée. Là-haut, il y a un morceau d'endroit.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way around.
Bizarre, hein, un livre à l'envers. D'avoir un mot à l'intérieur.
A Voyage Around the World, the travel log of the
Louis-Antoine de
explorer,
Bougainville.
Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much.
Cherchez à l'intérieur,
I don't know
de
what's
René.
going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Tout à fait.
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book.
Moi, j'irai
Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
l'étagère aussi, je vais aller le chercher après. Ah, putain.
Ah, I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
Putain,
Look,
par terre.
markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
On va aller dehors, parce que de toute façon, là, je commence à être bloqué par mon incompétence.
Inferno by Dante.
Ouais, c'est ce qu'il m'a dit.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
On va déverrouiller ça. Hein.
Golden elixir.
Ok, c'est cool. On sort. Il y avoir des trucs sur la terrasse. Je pense. Commencer du fond. Commencer d'ici. Dans les plantes. Il n'y a rien. Non plus. On va aller ici. Obéisse. Ah non, je vais regarder, je peux pas. Ça doit pouvoir se consommer quand même, hein, si je peux. Pièce de collection, parfait. On va regarder au loin probablement. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a sur le cadre? Encore. Même pièce. Je trouve comment... Les royales restaure 2 points d'effort. Je peux pas l'utiliser, c'est quand même incroyable. Bon. On va regarder par là, il me semble. Je sais pas si c'est là. Ah, c'est ici. On va voir un truc au loin. On va laisser regarder un petit peu. Déjà, il y a des îles qu'on n'avait pas forcément vues avant. Compétence vision de l'aigle, voir quelque chose, je sais pas. Bon, apparemment c'est tout bon. Ici.
This room looks unoccupied.
Je peux pas rentrer. Il y a encore un truc à chercher.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Ça, je prendrai pas le temps de...
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
J'ai la clé, j'ai ce qu'il faut. On va laisser ça du coup. Alors on cherche des indices encore. Un truc que j'ai pas. Visiblement. J'aimerais beaucoup pouvoir utiliser ça quand même. Mais je peux toujours rien faire de plus. Je sais pas la
I'm not far
compétence.
from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
Donc ça veut dire qu'il faut que je fouille encore.
Inferno by Dante.
C'est l'enfer dedans.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented himself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Je peux pas sortir, d'accord. Hop, qu'est-ce que je peux...
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though.
Que j'ai pas trouvé. C'est long. Cette scène est méga longue. Je regarde en haut. Est-ce quelque chose sur le balcon?
Nothing.
This room looks unoccupied.
Pour la vie. Ah,
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book.
on trouve ce
She
qu'il y a dans ce
must
livre.
have left something behind.
She must have used the writing materials.
What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide
Et
messages.
voilà. Il y a le titre. Mais bon, c'était
A
pas clair
message
pour moi,
using
c'était
invisible
super.
ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Faut chauffer. Faut chauffer.
making a serious mess here.
It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Je suis un peu bête. Je pensais que ça allait être suffisamment chaud. C'est le livre qu'il faut prendre et qu'il faut mettre.
Look, markings on the floor.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
J'étais un peu bête, je suis allé un peu vite.
When I was a boy, I used to love making secret messages with lemon juice. Handy for writing them, but useless for making them appear.
Je vais quand même prendre un citron. Bon, j'aurais dit qu'il fallait chauffer, donc je serais allé plus vers une lampe ou quelque chose comme ça. Ou une bougie.
Heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote.
Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, it could be anywhere.
Donc il y a un passage secret.
The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great.
Je veux Gabriel. Une
I
moitié
hope
du
it wasn't a
message.
unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
En épisode.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Ok. Pièce de collection. Je sais pas, je vais aller à table. Peut-être qu'à table je pourrais manger ma gelée royale. Ouais. Aïe.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
C'est pas par là, mais... Je vais faire un petit tour. J'avais dit que je ferais un petit tour en haut, donc... Je vais profiter de ce temps mort, entre guillemets. Pour chercher un petit peu ce couloir, pour le visiter. À quel point il est grand.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Qu'on peut rentrer. On peut pas s'amuser à rentrer. Ah, on peut faire le tour. Si je descends de l'autre côté, c'est pas mal. On va éviter peut-être les...
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
C'est quoi qui c'est celui-là? C'est pour ça que c'est bien de se balader aussi. Oh. Ça monte encore là. Je suis pas sûr qu'on ait le droit de faire ça. Bon. On va faire tout le tour. Je pense que normalement on doit pouvoir retomber là où on était. Cire d'or.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Prends tout. C'est très bien ce qu'on fait. Clé. Ah, on a volé une clé. Ouais, ça. Ça n'aurait pas le coffre qui est ici par hasard. visiblement. On va descendre. Hein. Bonjour, bonjour. Il risque d'y avoir une confrontation pendant le repas. Ah.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost someone
Ah, le médaillon
precious.
qui est tombé dans la salle.
I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Jacques Peru.
You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island.
Ah bon?
What are you doing here?
Same as everyone else. I accepted Lord Mortimer's invitation.
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more
Avec
agitated.
quelqu'un qui m'en veut. Ça va bien, elle est bizarre. Hein.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
Allez, ça repart.
There must be some reason for what she did.
Ah, faut
What's
qu'on
the
fasse
point
ça.
of rubbing salt in the wounds?
I want to find out what really happened.
No, you really don't want to know what your mother did when I shed my first blood at puberty.
On the contrary, you can tell me anything.
Ouais.
Let me be my own judge.
Faut réussir à la convaincre.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in
No.
is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Son père, c'est la seule personne dont on entend
Take your
parler.
father. I'm sure he tried everything to save you.
Sure, he tried everything to keep me from upsetting his political affairs. Once I was declared insane, I was nothing but a burden that got in the way of his career.
C'est la seule personne que
By
je
leaving
connais,
me
je
with your
trouve personne.
mother, he made all the horrors possible.
Je connais pas les autres, comment je fais?
Your mother, for example.
You mean the woman who left me in the
Ah,
hands of
putain.
your mother? The woman whose duty it was to give up her life to protect me? I
Je pense
disowned
qu'il
my
n'y a pas de
mother
bonne
when I
réponse.
turned 13.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned her.
I've got nothing more to say to you. Figure it out yourself.
Allez, encore un échec. Je connais personne d'autre dans cette famille. C'était un peu au hasard, quoi. Bon. Donc cet épisode 2 se passe pour l'instant plutôt très mal. J'enchaîne les bêtises. On peut dire conneries? Ouais, j'enchaîne les conneries. Alors. Bonjour monsieur.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
C'est gentil. On va lui poser quelques questions quand même.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would
On va
like
lui
to
poser
know?
toutes les questions possibles.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present
C'est là
for
où on va avoir les grandes
preparations.
réunions à la fin.
That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks.
Ouais,
From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden.
C'est long ton explication, chef.
So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
J'enchaîne les fails.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
Non, je vais...
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, Sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, Sir. Perhaps Sir would like to know something else?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I still haven't quite recovered after the boat crossing. Would you have any Maltese cross, by any chance, please?
I am sorry, sir, but the Maltese cross may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against Sir taking any.
Je peux rien faire. Je cherche s'il y a une touche pour... Merci. Un truc à regarder ici. On va regarder là tranquillement la statue. Bon. Il faut que je me recharge, ça devient trop important. Je ne sais pas comment ça fonctionne. Bon, on va manger, peut-être qu'en mangeant, on pourra... C'est peut-être ça, peut-être que pendant l'étape des repas. Ok, j'ai trouvé. On l'ignore. Éviter de se reprendre une baigne tout de suite. Hein? Ça craint, putain, ça craint.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short.
Ça va être chaud.
Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at?
Ouais.
He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Petit trou, quand même.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the King's table. I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
And you, sir? Please feel at home.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A souterrain, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rules, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refitted.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
You must be joking.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Elle m'a tellement grande, on voit plus la fourchette.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Of course.
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution.
Il est pas encore du coup à tête du pays, donc la révolution commence.
Thank you, that's helpful.
C'est que le début.
Monsieur de Richet?
Oui.
It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
That's right.
Bien sûr. C'est ta tête avec Napoléon. On va voir ça, ce que ça donne. Moi, s'il me pousse dans le vide, j'ai l'air d'un con.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Ah bon?
You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate
Ils ont vraiment fait l'accent
urgently
français.
if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you would replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you.
Vas-y, je suis prêt.
The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge. Too bad. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the revolution in France. Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture and please know that I too am delighted to have met you.
Il a gagné ça là, c'était important. Sinon je serais vraiment retrouvé dans la merde.
Friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holmes, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is eminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Bon, on a plus de plus que de moins. J'aurais pu fouiller, ouais. Allez! De l'XP, de l'XP.
Captain, I said what? He said, Captain, I said